Flosstube. Opening day here at Inspired Needle of the South, and I thought I'd give you a quick tour of what the shop looks like on opening day. I have a customer coming in, so I may have to pause you, but we'll see how it goes. So here's the door. I've just walked in the door, and here we have our new spinner rack. That's with all the latest patterns that have been released. And then on the shelves, which you saw, I have the Carriage House trunk show set up. And that is from Marty Barrick. And, well, some are Kathy's models, but Marty acquired the company, so a lot of them she's been doing her own designing, so a lot of them are hers also. But the shelving unit is where all the new and or seasonal product will be displayed. So I'm going to go through this. I'll probably do a nice video and go through each individual design. That's one we had at Celebration. It is called July 4th, and this is from, I'll pull that back so you can see the whole thing, from Rosewood Manor. And of course I got set up because of 4th of July. I was hoping to open that weekend. This is a little kit from Old Colonial Designs. It's a simple little kit. It comes with everything. It comes with the fabric and the stitching fabric and all your floss for $28. This is new Teresa Kogut. As you can see, she's got another one there with the hands. They're kind of all scattered. Here's continuing on with Patriotic. This is a kit. I'm not sure when this came out. Let's check the date. Maybe last year, I'm not sure. But anyway, I try to go through and set up seasonal display. That's an oldie but goodie. Be Brave. That's Shepherd's Bush. And then, of course, the Housewives. And I just put some Patriotic type scissors here. They're kind of like cat size, I guess. We have Paris and the US. Little cheapy scissors there. $7. Affordable enough to throw in every stitching bag. Down on this shelf we have an oldie but goodie. I love that one from Needlework Press. It's called Sweet Land. With some lotions and potions. This is another model. Memory Heart from Karen Kluba of Rosewood Manor. The latest Cross Stitch magazine. Just Cross Stitch, August. This is an old model. It's simple. I love my cat. That Nancy stitched up for us, and I had finished by someone. She's no longer finishing, but there's this, you see the little circle disc there, kind of like the reflection on it. You can put a picture of your pet in there, your cat, hopefully, since you're posting I love my cat. And the cute little balls of yarn that she has on there. They're like wool felt balls, but she made them look like balls of yarn. Down here, just some more magazines. We have the Just Cross Stitch Halloween Punch Needle. We have the spring issue and the new summer issue, along with Lolo. I love the Lolo bars. It's like a coconut oil type based body bar. You have your small ones that are good to throw in your purse. This I keep at home, after a shower, or I have curly hair, so I just put a little thin coating on my hand and run it through my hair, and it keeps the frizz at bay. And it's really good for, so you don't have that crunchy look. It looks nice and soft and silky, as long as you don't use too much and make it greasy. These are the latest from Plum Street Samplers. Freedom Pin Roll. There's Summer Moon. Sorry about the glare. Mini Moon. That's a cute little bunny jumping over a house with the American flag, holding the American flag. This one is Christmas in July. And then Home of the Brave. That's a Little House Needleworks. And I got in some thread packs, so those are just sitting there till I can find a place to put them. The thread pack from Color and Cotton for the blue flower design spring quail. Some more housewives stuff that I haven't put away yet. This is an oldie, Bless Our Land, Plum Street Samplers. Let's see if you can see that. I think you've probably seen this model before. It's been at the shop. There's the other companion to Home of the Brave. This is Land of the Free. We got some patriotic scissors back here. These are all up on the website. Not patriotic. These are like what we call our retro. These have little buttons on them. These are cheapy little. I just heard something fall and there's no one over there. That's kind of freaky. $5 again. You know, there's like little daisies and there's like little lilies in here. Cute, cheapy scissors, throw in your stitching bag. Okay, Americano. That is from Rosewood Manor. Isn't that pretty? This little pillow. And then up here, oh, this is an oldie. Hands-on design. One of her original chalk designs, chalkboard type designs. Red, white, and barbecue. I think it's, oh, I don't remember the name of the pattern. Chalk. Something chalk. Sorry, you're asking me to think too early on a Wednesday. This is by Hindsight. I Love the USA. And this was a like a tag form. It's wooden. And this little design just fit on it, so I put it there. It wasn't meant for that. And I think these were like from Jeannette Douglas, used for one of her designs. Okay, there's just an accoutrement. Needle minder, 4th of July. This is a year at Hawk Run Hollow. And now you're asking me for the name of these patterns. I should know these. They should all be marked. With the crane. Here's some oldie Jessie and Me patterns. These are all complete kits. They have the fabric. There's thread in there. So I just have these. I love these little kits. These are always, favorites of mine. That one I think is It's Christmas Time. That's Mermaid. I should get a step stool. That's what I'll do. I'll get a step stool and I'll find out the name of these patterns. So as I'm going through, I can tell you what they are. These are the latest releases from Hands-On Design. She's going to start a new series called The Berry Basket. The Berry Basket, and this one is Strawberry. And back there we have Christmas 3. There's 3 little, hold on there. Joy, Peace, and Noel, 3 little ornaments. And if you need the thread pack, we've got the thread pack again from Color and Cotton with all the threads. And I believe this thread pack will be for, I don't think it's, okay, it is just for this one. I thought there was going to be something else coming out that would also be good for. A vintage stitch. It's got little hexy shapes, but you stitch these instead of just piecing them together. That's really cute. And then the Pocket Neighborhood. She was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania lately, and they have these little pocket neighborhoods. So she made a cute little pocket. It doesn't show on the back. I think it tucks in there somehow. God bless you. Someone just sneezed next door. Oodles of Stars and Stripes. Yeah, next door is a yoga place. I'm so excited because they are doing a beginner's yoga class this evening. It's starting. It's an 8-week class, so I'm going to join, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to help my leg a little bit because I've been having issues with my leg inflexibilities. Okay, this is new from Manny Didona. Welcome House Pillow. She released these, I believe, in May when we were at Celebration of Needlework. There's also a couple little pin cushions or flat folds, however you want to do it. Let's celebrate stars and stripes in red, white, and blue. This is just a collection of stuff as I was setting up the shop. Some needle slides. As I was setting up the shop, I just found stuff and popped it in here. Some scissor fobs, rubber ducky scissor fob. There's like one with a heart. This is all some sampler labels, threaders, just like I said, a little mishmash of everything in here. Stickers. These are Brenda Gervais, these little flashcards. Down here we have our little tree of, pin sets and fobs and needle or counting pins and that kind of thing. This is another cute little kit from Old Colonial Design. It's called Cardinal, and it's mounted on a box top, and it does include everything: the chart, the thread, the linen, the cording, and the wooden jar. You can see it all in there. It's not really big. Whoops, I guess I just dropped it. So you can see this is my hand here. So it's not huge, like the size of a, I'm going to date myself here, like an old Noxzema jar, for those of you that remember. Do they even make Noxzema anymore? I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. Okay, here's Tree of Life sampler. This is Brenda Gervais and Mary, and I can't see the name. It's too far under there. Mary Ann Cup. That's what I thought it was, Cup. I'm like, it doesn't look like a C. It's a pretty sampler. Okay, and then we got some scissors. These are last year's. They're just kind of little chevron and some little circles. That's a Blast from the Past, Bent Creek. They're kind of reissuing some old charts. I have the original little cardstock chart for that. It's so cute. Here's a bunch of hands-on design charts. I just ran out of room displaying, and I just popped them in there. Housewives, welcome home. This is another model from Rosewood Manor, Loving Star. Okay, last set of releases from Hands On. The Winter Basket, Mad for Plaid Winter, Snow on the Ground. I know we're out of winter, but no one's seen them, none of my customers, because I didn't have a shop yet. So, okay, this was the original that they put out at market. Between Friends, it's a spring sampling, and these are a series of projects that Kathy from Hands On Design and Beth Seal from Summerhouse StitchWorks put out. And it's like different projects. Maybe they taught a class or something. And like this was one project here. These little biscornus. I think this was another one. They might have done this one to kind of encompass the whole series. I'll see if I can show you anything else. Here's all the projects that you're going to get in there. So you've got the biscornu, you've got the sampler, you've got this little needle book here. This she did. This was they. This was a class for Inspired Needle, Meadows Green it was called, and it was like a little pocket. So in class, that's where she gets this background fabric, because that's what they used, and these were the colors in it. So that was like a really fun class. If you didn't take it, I think there were only maybe 30 people in the class, so I'm sure lots of you have not seen it. I'm trying not to show you a picture. Yeah, that was it. Our little pin cushion from our class. Oh, I don't even know what year that was. 2016, 17. I'm just going back a bit. Okay. Then, and then this is the new release that they just came out with. A lot of this is newer. I don't think they did so many classes, but it's really fun little book. This is the summer version of the sampler of that sampler. It's really cute. I love the colors. I love this little plaid thing. I think it's called Picnic Plaid or something. Here's all the projects. So you get like this little needle booklet here, and you get another, I'm not sure what that was. I think it's a little pink cushion. There's your little plaid disc or ornament. That's a little pillow. And then here's another one of those little ornaments. So this is a really great little project. I just got this in the other day. A set of projects, I should say. This is, Judy released this at Market. It's called Lena's Pin Keep Pillow. This is a complete kit. It's beautiful for those of you that love the red alphabets. She's got all the backing fabric, the velveteen, your trims, your ribbon, and your floss. Makes a really great little kit. Really great gift if you have do like a stitcher swap of some sort. These are these little, Sharon calls them French fries. It's like a little scissor fob. That's, I mean, literally, that's how little it is. Honestly, when it's made, I don't have a sample, but that's about the size of it. It's so cute. Whip it up probably in one evening. And so those are cheapies. I think I talked about those before. They're super cheap, and I think they're like, yeah, $5 for the whole complete kit. Just some needle minders, accoutrement, needle minders. Okay, now we get to the messy version here, because I haven't finished setting this up. So, of course, we've got our Autumn at Hawk Run hollow up there. This is an old Chessie pillow. Just some shop models that I have in there. I finally figured out a place rather than try to slip it in something where they're gonna, where the bags are gonna slouch down. I have them sitting on a shelf there. This is messiness. I'm not done setting that up yet. And then we have our row of spinners. So you're going down this way. We have our charts alphabetically, and we had them all in the flower shop part of the old shop. But I'm going through and check the website, because as I'm going through and finding older titles that really no one looked at too much anymore in the shop, it just got to be too much. So I've gone through those and I've pulled a lot out. You can see a lot of missing spaces, like right here, there's blank spots. There's blank spots back there and a couple of them. Just to make room for the new stuff. There's these little bags. I will go through all that later. As I said, we have Rosewood Manor Trunk Show. These are the charts for the trunk show. Here and here. I don't have all of these models, but I have a good portion of them. And down here we have a little messiness because I haven't finished setting that up yet. But I needed the shop at least walk-in ready for a few customers that wanted to pop in. So I decided, you know, I can be putzing around and, you know, nitpicky with this and nitpicky with that. And it's like, I can do this between customers, set up the little, you know, these extra little, you know, the messy areas back here and stuff, and just finish setting it up while I'm open. I don't have to have like this big, everything's perfect and in order, because it's constantly evolving. There's constantly packages in, you know, customers coming in, things leaving the shop. So it's always cyclical, and it's always moving. It's a moving target. So nothing's ever going to be perfect in here. So I got it as good as I could get it for right now, until I decide what to do with the stuff that I can't fit in here anymore. Here's some just brought up. I'm going to try to cycle in some older models. This one's a Quaker Prayer by My Big Toe. Sorry, there's glass on there, and it's got a glare. It's a really pretty one. Just some Heart and Hand miscellaneous stuff. Some more shop models. And I'll get to those up there later. There's the rest of the charts. Like I said, lots of missing spaces because I've been pulling charts out. Nancy's been putting them on sale for me. We won't even talk about that mess. So I have a cart with some boxes of stuff that I need to go through and put away. I have in these boxes here is my MTV trunk show. For those of you that might remember, it was in this display case. and I've got to set that up yet. I threw my serger over there just for the heck of it. Got some speakers I need to hook up. There in the back, these, which way? 4 gray boxes. That's all my NPI needlepoint silks. Of course, my messy register area. It wouldn't be Kathy's place without a messy register area. Trying to work on that. Then I just have some miscellany. Back here, I'm going to put my buttons and stuff. And I haven't come across the button box yet. I know we have a box filled with button packs. Where it went, I don't know. Okay, so then back here, of course, that's the back door. And I have a filing cabinet back there with some model charts. Let's see if you can see it. I just had a stash and dash. I still need the ladder, so once I'm done with the ladder in here, I'm going to put it away in storage or take it home. I don't need it right now, but I mean, I do need it right now, so it'll have to sit back there till... That was the one thing. And it is now the next day, and I have to finish with my video. Customers started coming in yesterday. And today I've been busy also, so this is the first time I've had a chance to get back to finishing this recording. We were talking about the ladder. That'll go away. Here is a huge bookcase. Not a huge bookcase, but it normally would stand on the floor. But I put it up on top of these cabinets. It gives me nice display area. These are some models from Rosewood Manor. The top one is Rack Straw Hill. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I listened to the other video, the first half that you just saw, and it seemed kind of, I don't know, I didn't like the sound quality. I'm recording on a different phone. I had my YouTube phone that I used. It's not really a YouTube phone, but it was a phone that I used to record the videos, and I put it somewhere and I cannot find it. I think I packed it for the move, figuring we weren't going to be making any videos, and I just can't find the darn thing. So we are using the shop phone right now to do the recording. So anyway, we had the Rack Straw Hill up there, and then this is Folly Hill Sampler and Crosshaven Sampler. I think I had all of these at Celebration of Needlework. Here's some older ones. You guys saw this. That's Mr. Marshmallow that I finished as a round, as the letter O in snow, although it's not very applicable to Florida. I don't know how snow things, snowmen, wintry scenes, I don't know how that's going to go here in Florida. We'll see. Maybe I'll sell a bunch because people don't get any snow here, or I won't sell any. That's an oldie but goodie. That's from Just Another Button Company. It was like teacup of the month type of thing, and that's from January. So it's a free pattern when you buy the button pack. I don't know if I've ever shown that before in a video, but and then here, that's I have some fabric I need to bring in here that lays out. These are the bookcases. I may have shown them in a picture before. They're not bookcases, they're like little cubbies, and I love it. I love how it looks. It's so nice and clean and streamlined, and I think it looks better than what I had before at the other shop. The little china cabinets, and then of course you see the bottom cabinets. Coming up here, I just have my Luganas up there. I have, magnifier lamp. That is Autumn at Hook Run Hollow. I said I was going to go through those and show you. And this was a cute, darn cutest little thing from Sharon at the Purple Thread. She made this little tomato kit, and this here is the model. It's just a little wool applique tomato, front and back, front and back. And it's just a sweet little pincushion. And this is the kit, and you get, let me turn this, you get all the wool in there, and you just make it and stitch it together. It is $15. It's a super deal. And you could probably whip that together in one night. Oldie but goodie here, shepherd's bush, scatter snowflakes. That's our pillow bolster. Some miscellaneous fabric. This is a kit from Old Colonial called Blue Jay, and that has everything in it. It has the little round jar, I guess. All your fabric, your threads, everything's in there. She even made, wow, she even made the cording for you. That's amazing. Or bought it. It looks like maybe she bought it. That I got in Shipshawana, that letter stitch. And that was a customer's, BJ. And I don't know how I left behind all my models that belonged to other people. And somehow this one got packed. I don't know how it happened, but I'll have to return it to BJ. But in the meantime, I'm going to display it because it's beautiful. She won a blue ribbon at the Will County Fair. I'll zoom in there so you can see that. For, what is it? I can't, oh, in Peatone, Illinois. So let's see if we can zoom in there. Yeah. First premium, it says. So congratulations, BJ, if you're watching this. And there's a different vantage point for the fabric. Coming over here, we got some more mess. Now, there's about 5 miles away, there's a cross-stitch shop. I didn't even know there was a cross-stitch / needlepoint store until I was here. I don't know, I was looking for a retail space and came across this shop in the next town over, a town called Benell. And I found the shop, and but I drove over there to look in the window. They weren't open at the time, and it looked like mainly needlepoint. So I'm like, whew, I'm safe. But then I found out they do have cross stitch. But anyway, the owner has since sold the business, and now there's a new business, and there's something radishes, and I would have to look up the name. And so she's primarily needlepoint. So all that to say, all that pearl cotton, I don't know how much I'll need of it because, you know, we'll still do our counted stuff. We have the counted models up there on the right. Like that's underwater basket weaving. That's Kathy's. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's Kathy's hands-on design. That one up there, underwater basket weaving. And those are some from Kathy Reese, the Holiday Delights. The top one is 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas on the bottom right, and then Halloween. And there's just some other shop models. That is a new one from Karen Kluba called High Tide. I sold out of this one. It was crazy at Celebration how beautiful it is. And if you look, there's all kinds of cute little motifs. There's jellyfish and fish and turtles and starfish and seagulls. And I mean, if you love the sea, the ocean, it's just gorgeous. She really hit that one out of the ballpark. Okay, so all that to say about the pearl cotton. We'll see how much I carry. And then I also have these DMC drawers that will have the balls of the pearl cotton in there. So if there's a call for more charts and that kind of thing here, I will definitely beef it up. But with my, real estate in high demand over here, I kept it to this. And I do have my wildflowers and watercolors, so. And then the rest of the shop, of course, we have some Heart's Content hanging here. And we have, stretcher bars, tacks, twill tape, hoops. We have the scroll rods down there. Right now I still have a bunch of boxes I need to unpack. We have some Mill Hill kits hanging up here. Just miscellaneous models. And then here's some JBW. We have some little button packs, pin packs, perforated paper, cottage garden designs, some older ones, Pineberry Lane, if you're into that. More of a primitive type I love Pine Berry Lane. She's got some really cute designs. More models up there all the way down, and of course I've interspersed them. Here's another beautiful one, the Camberley sampler from Rosewood Manor. But interspersed my models with Rosewood Manor's models because a lot of my models are gone now because they belong to other people. But the threads, the classic colorworks, here's the Karen collection, wildflowers, watercolors, water lilies are here somewhere. I think they're a little bit further down. My Krynic spools. They have Romy's Creations floss, Weeks Dye Works floss. Still some stuff that needs to be unpacked. This was really cool. I was visiting Cecile at Just Another Button Company one year, and they were getting rid of this. She's like, "Here, Kathy, would you like to have this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." It's covered with green shrink wrap, so the color is a little off, but isn't that fun? This was at the time a big selection of the buttons that they have created. I guess one of each. Now there's like probably hundreds more, but I thought that was really neat. And people love looking at it. They think like they could pick them off the board to buy them. I'm like, no, 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 those are just samples. There's some patterns and kits, and a lot of these are Samplers Not Forgotten. That one is the Royal Bird kit. So we can go through that later. There's my silks. We have water lilies down there. Yep, there they are. Dinky Dyes, Silk and Color, Gloriana, and Belsois. Here's another new one from Karen called Tickled Pink. That one's beautiful. And she's really like expanding out in different color ways and stuff. That was really, really nice. And of course our gentle art. And there in the front I have more. Oh, here's the pearl cotton. Oh, the other stuff might be other specialty threads, but here's my pearl cottons. Some heart and hand charts. My DMC spinner, which is nice. Anchor threads. Oh, and look what the movers did. I was kind of a little heart-wrenching when I saw it, but luckily everything still works on it. So here, this is, to give you an idea, this is the regular anchor. There are 4 of them stacked here, 4 anchor boxes. Or there's like steel, you can hear it, steel case. So each one is separate, and they're numbered. You can see the numbers on there when you pull out a drawer. And they have the individual slots for those that have never seen an anchor case. Okay, so here's one. Here's number 2. Let me see, did this? No, it didn't. Okay. Look at number 3. What do you see wrong with number 3? See how on this one, follow the line. Here's number 3. Look at that. They dropped it. I was so, oh, I mean, I don't know if it can be pried out. I'm not sure. I asked my husband. But the most important thing, that's not that important, but at least my drawer opens, thank God. Because if I couldn't get the drawer open, that would have made me sick. But because these things weren't very cheap. So, things to watch for. I mean, other than that, I had very little damage, at least to my shop stuff. I mean, some scuffs here and there. The new DMC 35 colors. And then we have some Cosmo thread. So, you have just had a complete tour of the shop. I mean, well, you didn't see the stuff in the middle, but that's just charts and stuff like that. Some cute little kits from Romy's Creations, little button kits. She also did these Stitch and Wood guys a while back. I have to find my models. A lot of the models are floating around here somewhere. Just different charts. Those are the Silver Creek new ones. These I think I showed recently these little kits with, it's the pattern. You get the pattern in a, with everything. The pattern, it's $54 with the fabric, all the floss, and I believe this is all silk. Yeah, it's all silk. And you get, whoops, I'm pointing to it and you can't see it. And you get the Saju tin. So there's a kit in blue and a kit in red. And this is the red kit. Really nice. Just, I have to finish going through these spinners and cull that down. Check the website for specials. A lot of the patterns, I have like 6 boxes so far, bankers boxes filled with charts that are now on sale. That's all the Hawk Run Hollows. Well, all the Carriage House, I should say. So, you want to see the names. I'll have to keep referring to the patterns so I remember what it's called. So that one at the end was this one down here was a year at Hawk Run Hollow. That one is Anna's bird. I said it was Christmas time. Here, I'm going to walk back. I should have each of these. Yes, Christmas time is this one. Let's go through these. Okay, the one with the mermaid is Ebb and Flow. We saw the Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. That one's easy. And I'll go through those. This one's beautiful too. Blooming Basket. Wait till you see the model. Apple Dumpling is really cute. And this is a series. There's, this is the second one in the series. She calls it From Trudy's Kitchen. And the first one is this, Egg in a Bowl. I think it's a cute little series. Fawn and Friend. It's just a little pincushion. Garden Sampler. Halloween at Hawk Run Turnet, but you'll see the big model. Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. The feed sacks. You've got horse feed sack. There's map of Hawk Run Hollow. Orange tree sampler. Oops. Pig feed sack. And reindeer feed sack. Oh, one more is around the corner. Wild bird seed sack. So let's go look at them. There's the Christmas at Hawk Run Hollow. See if we can zoom in there. I'm standing, and these are way up on top of the bookcase. There's the garden sampler. Yep, garden sampler. There's your sacks. Wild bird seed. Reindeer. The pig. And the horse. There's your Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow. That was that little chessy one. There's your map of Hawk Run Hollow. That one was the apple dumplings. Orange tree. Blooming basket. There's the fawn, the little doe in the middle. Fawn, I guess, a little. Ebb and Flow. It's Christmas time. Anna's bird. A year at Hawk Run. And way over yonder, oh, I don't know if you can see it way back. Oh, I can't even point. Right, way back there, we'll walk over there again, is the autumn at Hawk Run. Try to keep the mess out of view. There we go. Autumn at Hawk Run. Love this one. I love that frame. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So that's it. There you have it. The shop in all its glory. It's, you know, still a work in progress. Who's this we business? It's me. I have to clean it all up and get it more organized. I do have a table in the middle. I'm going to start some stitching events here. Probably get back to doing maybe a once a month, a Saturday night or a Friday night, and just, you know, because several people who have been in here so far, I mean, I've only been open the 2 days, have mentioned that they don't know any stitchers, and there's a lot of snowbirds that come here this time of year, and the snowbirds, you know, they don't know too many people. I don't know if I showed you these. I don't think so. These are all Rosewood Manor. I'll try to zoom in. So I thought it would be a good idea to have people get together. They can meet one another. Maybe they'll meet a friend. And maybe they'll have other interests besides just stitching. You know, there's a lot to do around here, boating and all kinds of things, bird watching. It's a beautiful place. I love going into the state parks and stuff. You're amazed at what you can find here. Okay, so I was going to try that, and then I would like to get back to my Sundays, you know, finishing times, because that always encouraged me to do some finishing. And, you know, then you get some models. Like, I was showing a customer these the other day, yesterday. I stitched this one, this little, it's like a necklace. I can't flip it over one-handed. I stitched that lady on the heart. I stitched that one in the back, the love never ends. I think that's it from here. Oh, I stitched that little box. That was a blackbird. Can't remember the name right now. Yeah, there's several I did. I stitched this guy, the crow, pumpkin stack. I stitched that. That's a Brenda Gervais. I stitched that. That's a Homespun Elegance. And I stitched the chassis. So I did do stitching. It's just, you know, finding time to finish. And a lot of these I finished when I was with groups of people. And it is very encouraging to have a group that you stitch with where you can bounce ideas off one another and get a lot of really creative, different ideas, maybe something other than what you would think. There was a woman in here yesterday. She was showing me all her finishes. She had them all on her phone. It was so beautiful. She didn't do, I mean, she framed some things, but she didn't have conventional finishes. She, you know, had a blackbird, you know, that won the is it Joyous Noel? The one with, you know, the cardinal, and it's the big swooping cardinal, and he's got like holly or something in his beak. That one is, she finished it, and it was a short basket. It wasn't like a tall, I don't know if you can see my hand. Yeah. It was maybe about this high, and she had it finished and put in the bottom of a basket. And then she had the basket like hanging on the wall. And it, you know, it wasn't like you had to look into this really deep basket. It was a shallow basket. And it was just a beautiful finish. So she had several things that she was showing me. And that's it. I showed you my back door there. That's the bathroom over there. So thank you for coming along on the tour. Thanks for spending your time with me. I hope to be back more regularly with videos and show, if we do get together, just show some of the new customers, the groups of people that'll be flipping around the store, flipping, coming to visit. And I'm just blown away by the excitement of people here. I didn't know what to expect. We're moving, we moved here, and I didn't know customer wise what kind of customer base I would have here. And a lot of people are very, very excited. They're happy that I'm here. So that, we'll see how that plays out. I'm excited to be here. I can't, I pinch myself and I'm like, I can't believe I'm in Florida. So, like I said, thank you for coming along, and thanks, Flosstube. We will catch you next time, and may your needle be inspired. Bye for now.